Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. I'm Jesse Anderson from Quackalope. This is going to be Devin Norris, also a part of the team here now, and I introduced him to Eggnog and Bourbon. I know, it's not a spiced rum. For the very first time in his life, verdict?
I apparently like eggnog now, if it's infused with bourbon.
Absolutely delicious. That's not the reason you clicked on this video. This video is all about 10 to about 13 games that are 100%, without a doubt, no questions asked.
Gonna sell out at PAX.
Yeah.
It's gonna sell out.
Now, is that a gold stamp on every single title? No, they might bring 20,000 with them, and there's not that many people at the convention hall, but we've been to 2 conventions this year already, Gen Con and Origins.
Yep.
Demand has been higher than it has ever been, because everyone's getting back out and about.
And they don't have as much stock.
Is going to be one of the biggest of the season because it's a little bit later in the year and the last 2 conventions have been wildly successful. So, with limited stock, limited availability, a demand that is skyrocketing, humans that are leaving their houses, and publishers that have some new games to sell, we're going to break down as quickly as possible 13 games that will sell out at PAX, meaning that if you want them, you need to make it to those booths first and foremost. And if you do, at each one of these booths, I'll be dropping little rubber ducks all over the place throughout the entire convention. Feel free to pick one up and just walk off.
So we'll start first with IV Studios. So IV Studios has most recently had on their campaign on GameFound Mythic Mischief. They're going to be demoing that there just like they did at Gen Con.
5 out of 5 from myself and Board Game Co. It's a masterpiece.
It's a really, really good game. But the thing that's crazy is one of their previous games, Moonrakers, which has not been available, it's not been in stock, is in stock. They have 100 copies of it. And some copies of their Shard Micro Expansion card pack that adds on to the game. 100 copies, some expansions. First time that it's been in stock and available in a while, only 100 copies.
Here's the thing. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this. This immediately sells on eBay for more than you'll pay for it at the convention.
Typically.
No, I mean, literally.
Typically and literally.
It currently does. So, swing over to IV Studios. They're going to be at booth 2807.
2807.
By the way, everything's going to be linked down below, and none of the publishers have sponsored or influenced this video in any way. We went through the entire list this afternoon and broke down the ones that we're the most excited about.
These are just games we like.
Chip Theory Games.
Booth 3031.
3031. If you want to buy Too Many Bones, Undertow, or the Core Box, try to go to their website now. I dare you.
It's sold out.
You're not
it's not available on the web store, specifically because they just had the Unbreakable campaign on GameFound, and it spurred a lot of interest in the game. So the Core Box and Undertow, which is an expansion but standalone, so both of those are the ones you need to be able to play the game. They're gone.
Knowing Chip Theory Games, they have definitely held some stock in order to have some available at the booth here at PAX, because they've been preparing to go all year. I guarantee there's going to be something there to get your hands on. You got to swing over.
If you want to try Too Many Bones, you need to try and get there to see if they have any stock available, because it could be
the next printing is going to be with. The next printing is going to be with the next core.
Yep. The next printing will be with the Unbreakable campaign
this is
when that
probably
fulfills.
Some of the last stuff they have available. That being said, they're also going to be demoing Burn Cycle, which is a game we're playing the next day or two, because we're bringing the prototype to drop it off at their house. I am loving this game. You need to check it out. They did a terrible job of advertising it, though. I'll just be straight up about that. It's not what they said it was.
But it's absolutely nothing like Cloudspire and Too Many Bones, but it's got so many cool things in there that
it's a heist game. It's a mechanoid heist game. That's what you're doing. You're spies. It's great.
If you want Too Many Bones, but you also want to demo Burn Cycle, both of those are there.
Booth 2813.
Alderac Entertainment Group, AEG, is going to be there. And they don't necessarily have brand new release. I mean, they have brand new releases, but some of their upcoming games aren't what's actually being featured. What's being featured with AEG is their Big Game Night, which is actually going to be Saturday. So that's December 11th. It's going to be at 7 p.m. to 11 p.m.
This will be a paid event for a very specific and important reason. It's one of the biggest events that's happening here at PAX over the weekend, and you're going to walk away with the 3 copies of the game that you played during the event itself. So you're basically paying a discounted rate to buy those 3 copies of the game, hang out with friends, play them, and leave ready to go home, ready to table them with your game group. It's about the best deal you can get for an evening.
Yeah, so AEG is going to be there. The team is going to be playing with you. You're going to be going through each of those 3 games in the order that you want with AEG and all your friends and whoever wants to go to that. But you leave there with 3 games. So Pretty good deal.
Yeah. Alongside that, the things that I'm personally excited about, because as a company, they have a ton of things that always come out. Dog Lover just released this November. It is a follow-up on Cat Lady. I think that's the cork name. A game that surprised me because the theme was not something I was interested in, and the gameplay's super solid. Guess what? I'm a dog guy. Leave a comment down below. Dogs versus cats? What do you... actually, if you love dogs, hit the thumbs up. If you like cats, hit the downvote, which doesn't matter on YouTube anymore at all. Honestly, they're going to lose. Let's swing over to...
Wait. Did we say the booth number for AEG?
Oh, we did at the beginning.
We did. Okay.
You can say it again if you want.
We'll say it again. 2813.
2813. Rock Manor Games.
3636.
Let's talk about it.
Booth 3636. Okay, Rock Manor Games. You've got Mike Nate over there. It's a great publisher. They have got 2 brand new games there.
I feel like we're on QVC.
QVC?
I feel like we're on QVC right now.
Board Game QVC.
Listen, if you want this Tupperware, it's going to be able to keep your broccoli fresh all week long.
I'm going to need more eggnog.
All right, here's the thing. Rock Manor Games is going to have 2 things that are brand new and also a demo of a title that's coming to Kickstarter or GameFound, one of the two, coming to pre-order next year. So that game is going to be Sea of Havoc. I'll be bringing a prototype home. I'm excited to dive into it. I'm going to be sitting down and demoing it at least once. If you're around and you want to demo it with me.
If you like pirates, if you like seafaring adventures, that's going to be a game for you to check out. If you want to talk about their 2 brand new games, they've got Merchants.
They're going to clean.
They've got Merchants of Magic, which
I asked them to put one to the side for me because it's going to disappear.
Yeah, they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone. Specifically, there is actually Set a Watch, the expansion, Swords of the Coin, is going to be there. It's going to be the first time you're going to be able to get your hands on it in the U.S. They do actually also have some limited stock of the base game Set a Watch. So if you don't have the base game, you could potentially walk away with the base game and the expansion. I have Set a Watch. It's one of the first games I ever covered when I was doing reviewing for games. I love it. I'm excited. I hope I can get one of the expansions before it, but it's, again, limited stock on both of those. They will probably run out by the time the convention.
Let's talk about the Lost Ruins of Arnak expansion. The very first time you'll be able to get your grips on it, it is going to be gone. I'm predicting, unless they hold stock, I'm predicting it's gone Friday.
Oh, if they don't keep stock for Saturday and Sunday, it will go Friday.
I think it will go, as much demand as they're able to push out. It's leaving. This is probably one of the biggest titles there. It is well comfortably in the top 100 now. People love it. I have my hands on it. We just showed 4,000 people exactly what was in it a few days ago.
Oh.
And this is the first time they can get it. So this is going to be Room 202AB. Do I have any idea what those AB numbers are?
No.
No idea at all. No. But I do know CGE oftentimes likes to coordinate themselves in a separate location. Why do they do that? Well, it's because they don't like everyone. No, I'm kidding. They specifically do that because they usually have a lot of play area. They focus heavily on letting you sit down and table their titles before actually buying them. So you're going to be looking for a different space, my guess, than the main convention hall. They may also have a booth at the main convention hall.
The key thing about CGE here is that this expansion, the Expedition Leaders expansion, it's not hitting North American retail for like at least another month or more.
Yeah.
So this is the first opportunity for you to grab a physical copy.
It might be beyond holidays that this is available again.
Yeah, so it won't be here probably until into the new year, but this is the first time that you can get your hands on it. So if you are somebody who is at the convention and you want it, this is the absolute time.
And if you're a gamer who does gamer gifts, this is probably one of the hottest ticket items when it comes to like approaching Christmas and the holiday season. But that's
if you're talking about gamer gifts, though, stuff that's good for Christmas,
this is probably one of the 2 best stuffing stalkers that we have.
Stuffing stalkers?
Yeah.
You don't say stocking stuffers?
No, we say stuffer stalkers. I have no idea.
I can't even say that.
We're going to continue with the show, though. This is like an air mattress that popped because you were wearing high heels. This is going to be... You've never seen that, QVC?
No.
She stepped on the air mattress and punctured it. Bezier Games, booth 2913.
Okay, so that's going to be 3 different things that you can get available. Well, technically 4. And it's all Ultimate Werewolf.
Yes.
Ultimate Werewolf...
This is the first time ever, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Ultimate Werewolf bonus rolls and Ultimate Werewolf Pro. All 3 of those, and then if you are the kind of person who likes to sleeve your game, they're going to have Ultimate Werewolf card sleeves.
I guarantee they're going to have a bundle sitting there or something like that.
Yeah, you could probably just get all 4 of it in one big bundle.
Yeah, it won't fit inside your mouth if you do it that way, but it'll still be just as delicious.
That's true. The other thing, though, that isn't part of the Ultimate Werewolf bundle, though, is a game that you and Sheer really do enjoy.
I think Maglev Metro is going to leave. I don't think they're going to have enough stock to... they sold completely out at
Gen Con?
Well, I think they had it at Origins. Which one was first? Origins
Gen Con was first. I didn't go to Origins. You were at Origins.
I think they clean sweeped at Origins, I believe. This game is super cool. It's a route building, kind of connecting game with transparent tiles. I think it's hitting the zeitgeist now,
Can I have yours?
or slowly catching up. It is absolutely fantastic. Okay, swinging down.
Appreciate it.
Let's talk about Button Shy. Button Shy is going to be your all stops, no hold bards, bears on a canoe, pocket-sized games.
Pocket-sized games.
That's going to be booth 2836, and their newest title, which is Rove.
Results-oriented, versatile explorer.
Board Game Co. has been playing it all weekend. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I'm going to be
every
up a copy
time
for
we
myself.
get a break and he's not talking to us, he keeps pulling that game out.
Yeah, this is going to be primarily a little solo puzzle game, but Button Shy is going to be the place you want to stop if you want a quick hit for a $10 game. They have amazing titles. They're going to have... Now, they have a lot of titles, and not all of their titles are amazing, but they have some amazing titles. Their biggest hits are going to be there.
Their biggest hits will be there.
Some of which are not available on the store right now. And if you want stocking stuffers or quick gifts or things that people in your gaming life will appreciate without you breaking the bank, because most games are way too expensive.
I mean, it's a wallet-sized game.
Here's the thing, Devin.
What other game are you going to get?
I would never gift you anything above $50, and most games are going to be above that price range. But Button Shy is going to be $10 a pop. I could give you 3 of them without feeling like I've given you anything.
Is that just me, or is that just a general,
I give everyone else as much as I can. It's you specifically that I've limited.
Okay, alright, but that is Button Shy at booth 2835.
2835.
Next up, Crokinole game boards. So, Jeremy Tracy and his family are not going to be there, but his good friend...
I think you're the only person that knows that. You're like, I love him.
They're just great people. They're great people. So Jeremy Tracy is a pro-Canadian Crokinole player. Him and his family run the company, Crokinole Game Boards. They make
family-owned business.
Absolutely breathtakingly beautiful Crokinole Game Boards.
You gasped.
They're so good.
Well, the only thing that's made you gasp as hard as when your wife walked down the aisle was when you opened up that Crokinole game board. I'm pretty sure that's a fact.
I don't even think I gasped at my wife, but I gasped at the Crokinole game board. So there's boards that he's got. However, so he's not going to be there. These boards will be there. Corey Arnold is going to be using them at booth 7704. It's going to be Crokinole tournaments that he's running.
That's what I was going to say. Why are the boards going to be there? The boards are going to be there because they're running Crokinole tournaments. They did this last time, if you remember, before the world quit. Last time when PAX happened, this was such a successful event, PAX invited them back down. So they're going to be there with game boards they're running. And then you can get the best deal ever on handmade Crokinole game boards because they're going to be the ones that they were actually using during the show itself. It means someone's played on it, 4 times before you get it?
Yeah, so technically these are considered seconds or experienced boards, but they're still such a high...
I can't have a used Crokinole board.
There is, these aren't ones that they would sell on the web store, but they're immaculately made, and yes, they have a little bit of use on them, but they're in the States already, which means you're not going to be paying the near $85 to ship from Canada to US, so you save a ton in shipping, and they've also got some other perks that they're going to add in and give to you guys, but so you need to make sure you go by and talk to Corey. So if you've wanted a Crokinole board, which I didn't get until 2 years ago.
It was on my top 10 most desired games right now.
Yeah, if you have ever wanted to try it, go try it. They're absolutely gorgeous, and you could walk away from the convention center with a Crokinole game.
Here's the thing you need to know.
They only take cash.
Yeah, it's because it has something to do with customs when it comes to a Canadian company selling stuff in here. I think it's easier for them to just take cash and not process credit cards. There's credit card fees and everything associated with that. So, if you're going to this booth, there will be ATMs around the area, but prepare to bring just a little bit of cash, walk straight to the booth, hand them the paper, you walk away with wood. It's a good day
and
for
I know
everyone.
who you are, because you're similar to me. And you're talking about the inconvenience of using cash. I don't use cash ever. But if you're talking about going small moment to an ATM to get a massive discount on a Crokinole game board.
We're talking probably $150, $200.
Yeah, I mean, just like...
That's what I'm thinking.
A massive amount of savings. So... go check out Crokinole Game Boards and give Tracy family some love from us.
That's going to be booth 7704, swinging down board game tables, booth 2549 now.
Jesse, I was an idiot at Gen Con.
You are an idiot at Gen Con. I've heard that about you before.
Well, I was an idiot before Gen Con. But at Gen Con, I bought a sizable amount of games. Oh. And guess what I didn't have?
You didn't have anything to carry them around in.
Yes. Guess what I still don't have?
They still don't have anything to carry them around in.
Yes. Guess what? At PAX, I'm going to probably buy.
You're going to get a bag from Board Game Tables. They have fantastic board game carrying bags. This is a company that does some amazing games, have really, really nice bag products, and also do tables on the side. I don't even know what their table system is. Like, I've never heard anything about it. I just know their company's named it. Here's the thing. If you find yourself lugging more things than you can bear, you will not regret buying a bag from Board Game Tables. They always have a good price on them there at the convention. They normally clean out of a few of the colors, so if you want something specific, get there early, be a little bit premeditative in that. But we use our Board Game Tables bag every time we travel now. How many small box games did you see in that bag that you'd open up downstairs?
Oh, God. Like 13.
That's right. 37 small box games fit into that.
Much.
No, they were really small box games.
Was it 37?
It was something like that.
That's insane.
Yeah. It was like 12 button shies. Either way. Either way, this is going to be coming. Now, the other thing
that I don't... Do you think QVC would hire us?
Oh, I think they would.
Gosh.
I think they would. Leave a comment down below if you think QVC would hire us at this point, or if you've stopped watching. Leave a comment if you've already stopped watching. Either way,
doesn't seem possible.
That doesn't finish the conversation. Yeah, they usually leave the comments earlier as they're leaving.
Do you think Fantastic Factories will be there?
That's the question that I don't know. We tried to reach out. We asked for a press release. We asked for some news. They refused to answer us. And so
I don't think they refused. That seems really harsh. We gave, limited notice.
I messaged them. It's midnight right now.
Is it?
No, it's 1 a.m. right now.
Ugh.
I messaged them just past midnight, and I have yet to receive a response. Ugh. So honestly,
the lack of care.
Fantastic Factories is starting to arrive. If they have it, I don't know. If they do, it'll be gone day one unless they hold stock.
Oh, if it's there, it's probably gonna be gone.
Let's talk about Succubus.
Booth 2847.
2847.
This is the publisher of...
That's going to be 1013 if you want an easier way to remember it.
1013.
2847.
That might be confusing.
1013 is going to be the best way to remember that. But
what if they go to booth 1013?
Don't go to booth 1013.
Go to booth 2847.
But 1013
This is the publisher behind Madara. So if you want a massive narrative adventure in Japanese RPG world, they sold out at Gen Con.
Here's the thing we want to mention about them. Madara is a giant box game. You really have to make a determination. It's a good place to demo it if you've been curious about what exactly comes in the box.
Good point.
But if you already own it like I do and you want the resin figures with actual gameplay content associated with them, that means new creatures to fight, new bosses to take down, and new characters to play, this is going to be the best way to get it. They've been out of stock of a few of them online. And like you said, at Gen Con... That was a lot of bourbon. You really like this.
Can I have yours?
Like I said, at Gen Con, they did clean stock. So everything they brought, it was gone by the end of the convention hall. So keep an eye on them. Terrible Games.
Booth 3412. 3412. So Terrible Games.
I love the title. I think they're thinking about, I think they're changing it to, TG Games or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what the new title is going to be.
No, I like Terrible Games.
I'm not sure. I love the name Terrible Games. Because they actually make some cool games. This is going to be the very first convention this company, I believe, has shown up at because the world was shut down when they launched their very first Kickstarter, which was Token Terrors. This is going to be it's a twofold game system, okay? This is going to be a small box, little head-to-head skirmish game. 2-player, asymmetric abilities. It has a really nice puzzle to it. I actually really like how the pieces move across the board. Similar to chess, checkers in some ways, but if you imagine, you have imbued powers in all of your little units.
Yeah.
That being said, these also work as Magic the Gathering tokens. So if you want your little spirit tokens that you place out while you play Magic,
really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
It's twofold. It's really cool.
Huh.
That's
very awesome.
Cool. It's very cool. So I don't know how much stock they're going to have. He's
an indie publisher. It's going to be limited.
I just want to give him some love. The game's really solid. I think here's what I'd tell you to do: go demo this game at the convention because I think you're going to walk away with it.
This would be such a fast game to check out.
You haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Everyone was playing on TTS before the end of the year. You got to go play it in person because it is a really, really great experience. And I think you're going to end up buying it. So maybe don't demo it. Don't demo this game. because you'll end up walking away with it. That's the danger.
All right. Distant Rabbit Games.
Distant Rabbit.
Booth
Do you like
3523.
social deduction?
Which I guess is just 8-5, right? 3523 is
35.
just 8-5.
No, this one's 3523 specifically.
Okay, right.
Distant Rabbit Games. I believe this is their first convention as well, unless they were doing some pre-advertising before their campaign. Mantis Falls, arriving to people.
Tell me about Mantis
right now.
Falls.
This is going to be a hidden trader game. It's going to be a social deduction game.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be maneuvering up this track, this dark road with lots of pressure points, bus stops you're coming to.
Mm-hmm.
It has this imbued lore and a lot of really cool cards and fun powers and abilities that you're utilizing.
Mm-hmm.
The core nature of this game, though, is determining if you or the other player are trying to betray each other.
Cool.
It's
I don't know anything about it.
It's a lot of fun. It's a really good 3-player experience. I've enjoyed it a lot. It has a really cool aesthetic. I think this is another one you should swing by. Talk to the publisher. It's another indie company that I want to give some love to. You should take a look at it. It's the first time you'll ever see it in the wild. And finally
is my passion call out is Free League Publishing.
Can I borrow yours?
30. Yeah. I think.
This is going to be booth 3549. That's going to be
3549.
If you want it backwards, that's going to be 9435.
No, 9453.
Yep, that's going to be Free League Publishing.
Booth 3549. Okay, so they're going to have a sneak peek. If you haven't heard of them, they are the people who are coming out with the Tales from the Loop board game, which the series is on Amazon, but it comes from an RPG and some scenic artwork from Simon Stalenhag, I think, which is the artist that they work with in Sweden.
You called them the best RPG company ever, in your opinion.
They're the best RPG company. I don't think they'll have it in stock at PAX, but they are the ones who do the official Alien RPG, which is absolutely atmospheric and amazing. It's so good. But
my chest nearly burst.
Ooh. In addition to the Tales from the Loop board game that they're going to be demoing and showing you there, you'll get a sneak peek at it. They're going to have their Nordic Vaesen series, their crazy art cyberpunk Morkborg one. They're going to have their Fantasy Forbidden Lands, their Tales from the Loop sci-fi, Things from the Flood sci-fi, Coriolis the Third Horizon, Symbaroum, which is kind of like medieval fantasy, and Mutant Year Zero. All of these are going to be at a discounted price. This is if you follow RPG stuff at all, they win almost every year gold awards, like People's Choice Award in terms of the RPGs. They make good stuff.
The other amazing thing about the products that they put out is all of them are completely edible. It's actually remarkable. Every single book they hand out
theoretically
is entirely edible. So if you're looking for that in your RPG experience as well,
they make good stuff. They make good stuff.
So that's going to be our list. These are the companies. Now, of course, not every single item on here is going to sell out.
No,
but all the games we listed by name.
Yeah.
They're not going to have stock left. I'm sorry, they're not. Sunday, when you're picking up the scraps and looking for the people that are marking $5 off a few of their titles, none of these are going to be remaining.
They're going to be gone.
They're going to be gone.
They're going to be gone.
So if you want to pick up some titles, this is going to be your best chance to get a few of these.
100%. Pay attention to it, because seriously, if you want the stock, this is the time.
Hey guys, real talk just for a second. If you made it to the end of the video, leave a comment down below. And do it in a serious and sultry tone. Because this has been a wild and crazy video, and it's time to have some...
Hey guys, Billy May here.
Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. We wanted to have fun, let you know some of the stuff. We literally spent all afternoon doing research on this, trying to get...
We did work.
Yeah, trying to get...
work.
Instead of just playing games, we wanted to inform you as much as possible. The final thing I want to say, though, is if you see either of us running around, but specifically a bright yellow thing...
I don't have a lot of yellow clothing, so it's going to be him.
A bright yellow thing covered in a face mask running around, feel free to say hello. I'd love to hang out, meet, and...
You can say hello to me, too. It's
just
going to be harder to find me.
He's just going to be a random guy walking around, so say hi to everyone you pass. Sooner or later, you'll find
it might be
Devin.
Me. A Devin.
Yeah.
In the wild.
A Devin. A Devin.
A wild Devin appeared.
Hey guys, Billy May here.
Do the important thing. Get out there and play some games.
That was fun.
That was good.
That was fun.
I liked it. I want more eggnog.
We're all out. We're all out of eggnog.
Just bourbon.
At this point, you're like 4 or 5 shots deep. We drank nothing. We drank nothing before this video.
Yeah.
Over the course of the last 20 minutes, You've consumed about four shots of alcohol.
That was so good.
It's delicious.
It was so
it's disgustingly delicious.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I don't even like eggnog, man.
Yeah.
And that was delicious.
Yeah, it's amazing. Buck up, champ. You got this.
Do I?